Hello everybody, Mezzinator808 here, and welcome back to another video where today I'm actually going to be doing a review. So in this review is basically, so on post, my dad had got me a Corset 2021 mystery box, as you can see, for $25. Basically, one Corset, well, he got, the person behind the counter gave him a second one, so he put it in here, so there's going to be two Corset 2021 boosters. The minimum is 14 rares. Minimum of commons and uncommons is 250. I will have 10 tokens and a total, well, and a spin down die. Well, 2 spin down die, because I've gotten one of these before, not of, you know, like of a different set, and it's worth it. So yeah, but you get 2 spin down dies instead. So, and it's in a nice Dragons of Tarkir box, because I did order a Corset 2021, so I think he told the clerk behind the counter that I will be getting one, so he probably put it in a Dragons of Tarkir box. So, alright, so here are the rares, or at least some of them. So we have Karvek, the Spiteful, legendary creature, human warlock. Other creatures get -1/-1. And sorry about the glare, but yeah, that's that artwork. Yeah, see that? Next is Nambai, esteemed speaker. She's a legendary human cleric. She has flash. Whenever esteemed speaker enters the battlefield, you may return another target creature you control to its owner's hand. If you do, gain life equal to that creature's converted mana cost. And then you can tap 3, tap her, discard a legendary, and then draw 2 cards. Next is, ooh, Baron, Tolarian Archmage. That's a nice card. Whenever Baron Tolarian Archmage enters the battlefield, return up to 1 target creature or planeswalker to its owner's hand. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent was put into your hand from the battlefield this turn, draw a card. Oh my gosh! An Azusa Lost but Seeking. So this is my second Azusa. I actually have one as well that I got from a pre-release. And this one is basically, you may play 2 additional lands on each of your turns. So that's 3 lands. Ooh, Sanctum of All. I was just thinking about buying this card, and well, asking to buy, you know, this card since I don't have a job yet. But legendary enchantment Shrine. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may search your library and or graveyard for a shrine card and put it onto the battlefield. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. If an ability of another shrine you control triggers while you control 6 or more shrines, that ability triggers an additional time. Alright, so this isn't a rare. Ooh, so these 2 are not rares. So Sanctum of Tranquil Light, tap 5 of any one color and 1 plains, tap target creature. This ability costs 1 less. Ooh, for each shrine you control. And then Sanctum of Shattered Heights. Tap 1, discard a land or a shrine. Sanctum of Shattered Heights deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker, where X is the number of shrines you control. So that was in that sleeve. We will get into the booster packs in a sec. Here are the die. One is from Ikoria, and one is from M21. Alright, let's roll an 8. 4. Alright, let's roll an 8. 17. Next is a deck box, which is pretty cool. You know, you get one. Oh, ooh, look at that. That is a foil showcase Liliana's Standard Bearer. And sorry about the glare again. It is a creature zombie knight, has flash. Whenever Liliana's Standard Bearer enters the battlefield, draw X card, where X is the number of creatures that died under your control this turn. next is Peer into the Abyss. Target player draws cards equal to half of the number of cards in their library and loses half their life, rounded up each time. Ooh, Temple of Silence. It enters the battlefield tapped, and then when it enters, it scries 1. Ooh, Spark Hunter Mastercore. As an additional cost to cast this spell, discard a card. It has protection from planeswalkers. I can tap 1, and it deals 1 damage to a planeswalker, tap 3, and it gains indestructible. Pursued Whale. That's a nice Moby Dick card, as everyone keeps saying. Whenever Pursued Whale enters the battlefield, each opponent creates a 1/1 red pirate creature token with "This creature can't block," and creatures you control attack each combat if able. Spells your opponents control that target this creature are 3 more. Ooh. Oh, it's an extended art Glorious Anthem where creatures get a +1/+1. Alright, a Speaker of Heavens. That's a nice rare. Vigilance, Lifelink, tap, create a 4/4 angel token. Activate this ability if you have at least 7. So basically, either attack with him 7 more times, and only activate this the time you could cast a sorcery, which is only during your turn. Ooh, and a Showcase Basri's Lieutenant. Has vigilance and protection from multicolored, and whenever it enters the battlefield, it put a +1/+1 on target creature, and whenever a creature or he dies, if it had a +1/+1 on it, I create a 2/2 Knight creature token with vigilance. A Solemn Simulacrum. I don't know. It's an artifact golem. Whenever it ETBs, you may search your library for a basic land, and then it comes into battlefield tapped. Nice. And whenever it dies, draw a card. Ooh, Temple of Malady. Or Malady, or whatever it's called. Basically, it's the same as the other temple from back here. Yeah, Temple of Silence. Which, I'm just gonna put these all down, so give me a sec. So we're gonna put that there. Showcase arts will always be over here. Let me just move this lid out of the way. Put that there, lands there, so... Oh, and then extended arts will go underneath. So showcase, and then... Alright. I'll just pick it up in piles. So let's just try to get that out of the... So, alright. We already know what a Temple of Malady does. Alright, so Volcanic Salvo. This spell costs X less, where X is the total number of creatures you control, total power of the creatures you control. It deals up to 6 damage to each up of 2 target creatures or planeswalkers. So, Grasp of Darkness, nice common foil. Target creature gets -4/-4. That will go there. Anarchy Ogre. It's a normal. Ooh. Voldaline Arcanist. Tap. Add a colorless. And then only spend it to cast an instant or sorcery. Epitapith Golem. Tap 2. Put target card from your graveyard to the bottom of your library. Chandra's Magmut. Tap. It deals 1 damage to target player planeswalker. Ooh, a demon. I could put this in one of my demon decks that has Liliana's Contract, which whenever you have 4 or more demons with a different name, you win the game. And then as an addition to this to casting this spell, sacrifice a creature. Has flying, trample, and whenever it ETBs, each opponent sacrifices a creature. So everybody pretty much sacrifices a creature to bring it out. Oh, it is. I'll put, okay, so that will go here. Sorry, yeah, these piles are not, they're not, they're not good. An Orani Dilophosaur. Death Touch, and whenever it attacks, if you control a creature with a power of 4 or greater, it gets +2/+2 till the end of turn. And that is a common. An Indulging Patrician. Flying, lifelink, and at the beginning of your end step, if you have gained 3 or more life this turn, each opponent loses 3. Wow. This is just tokens. Yeah, these are just tokens. So, put those there. Truffle Snout. Whenever ATBs choose 1, +1/+1 on Truffle Snout, or gain 4 life. That's not bad. Ooh, Village Rites. This card, I swear, it's going to get a lot of play. I've heard a lot of good things about Village Rites. Like for the sack decks, you know. Basically, you sack a creature, and then it, you know, you draw 2 cards. So, basically, I've seen some decks, basically, where they sacrifice a creature, and then a target opponent loses 1. So, basically, you're having an opponent lose 1 life, and then you're gaining, you know, you're gaining card draw from it. So, Frost Breath, you tap 2 creatures, they don't untap until the next untap. Sure Strike. Ooh. Target creature gets +3/+0, and then it gains First Strike until the end of turn. Wall of Ruins. Basically, whenever ETBs, scry 1, and then Defender. Valorious Steed. Vigilance, and whenever ETBs create a 2/2 knight. Nice. Capture Sphere. Basically, it whenever ETBs tap enchanted, you basically enchant it to one of your opponent's creatures, and then it doesn't untap. So that's nice. Burn Bright just gets +2/+0 until the end of turn. Ooh, Skeleton Archer. Whenever it ETBs, it deals 1 damage to any target. Snare Spinner has Reach, and whenever it would block a creature with flying, it gets +2/+0 until the end of turn, so it becomes a 3/3 whenever it blocks a creature with flying. Gloom Sower. Whenever it becomes blocked by a creature, that creature's controller loses 2, and I gain 2. So yeah, this would be nice in a gain deck, you know. Turn to Slag. That looks painful. Look at that. You're burning from the inside. Look, that must be painful. Turn to Slag deals 5 damage to target creature. Destroy all equipment attached to it. Ooh. Because, like, that's good because basically, whenever a creature dies and it has equipment attached to it, that equipment just gets detached, and then you can just equip it to another creature. So, if you use Turn to Slag, well, they can't use that, they can't use it. Alright, Alchemist's Gift. Target creature gets +1/+1 into the end of turn, and gains Death Touch and Lifelink. So that's good. Frantic Inventory. Draw a card, then draw cards equal to the number of cards named Frantic Inventory. So if you have 4 of these, because you can only have 4 in each deck, so basically in the beginning you get 1, and then you know, draw another one. So like this one would be 1, and then you get another one, you would draw 2 off of it, and then the other one would draw 3, and then the other one would draw 4 times. So Feet of Resistance. Put a +1/+1 on target creature you control. It gains protection from the color of your choice. Nice. Ingenious Cur. Tap 2, gets +2/+0 until the end of turn. That's nice. Ooh, Liliana's Steward. Sacrifice Liliana's Steward. Target opponent discards a card. Activate this ability only anytime you could cast a sorcery. Another Dilophosaur. We already know what that does. Ooh, Scorching Fire. I didn't expect this to get a reprint so soon. It deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If that creature or planeswalker would die, exile it instead. Ooh, another reprint that was so soon. Because, like, this, I'm pretty sure just came out in Beyond Death. Enchant creature you control. Whenever it ETBs, draw a card. It gets +1/+0 and has Trample. Sorry. We already know what that does. This is a reprint from Dominaria. Whenever it dies, create a 1/1 green, step rolling. Colossal Dreadmaw from Ixalan. Trample, and it's a 6/6. So it's a 6 cost, 6/6 trample. Cancel. Counter target spell. A rambunctious mutt. So, like, they recently added in dogs, as you can see. I don't want to get the glare on it, so I, like, do it like this. But, yeah, whenever ETBs, destroy target artifact or enchantment opponent controls. Ooh, nice Radiant Fountain. Whenever ETBs, gain 2. Tome Anima. Tome Anima can't be blocked as long as you've drawn 2 or more cards this turn. A Gate Swooper. Flying, and then whenever it enters the battlefield, target creature gains flying. Nice. Destructive Tampering. Choose one. Destroy target artifact. Creatures without flying can't block this turn. Hunter's Edge. Put a +1/+1 on target creature you control, then that creature deals damage equal to its power to a target creature you don't control. Ooh, Prismite. Tap 2. See, this... I don't think this is going to get much play due to the tap 2. Unless, like, you're playing it in Commander and you have a Soul Ring, but I don't see it. Caged Zombie. Tap 1 swamp, 1 of any color, and then tap it. Each opponent loses 2 life. Activate only if a creature died. And this is our final card, an Alpine Watchdog. It's a nice little doggy. It has vigilance. Alright, and that was in that. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to get to a pack. So this is one of the weird ones that aren't like you know, slim. It's kind of full because it has a little rip tab. So, which not a lot of people like because then it could get stuck on the cards and damage the card. So, alright, we got it. Here we are. Alright, we got a nice Night token. Got a land. We got a foil. Secure the scene. Exile target non-land permanent. Its controller gets a 1/1 thing. Alright, so let's see what our thing is. Oh, it's a Heroic Intervention. It's good, you know, permanents you control gain hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn, but I was hoping for like a Teferi or a Liliana. So, ooh, a Malfic Scythe. Whenever it enters the battlefield, it gets a soul counter on it. And then equipped creature gets a +1/+1 for each soul counter on it. And whenever a creature dies, whenever a equipped creature dies, put a soul counter on it. So basically, what I like about this card is basically it's like the creature saying, I'm not done yet. Let me, you know, whenever I equip it to another creature, you know, it's like, you know, use me. Ooh. That's, sweet. Sanctum of Calm Waters. I have the green one, I have the plains, and I have the red, so all I need is the swamp version. But Sanctum of Calm Waters, at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, you may draw X cards, where X is the number of shrines you control. If you do, discard a card. That's not bad. Warden of the Woods. It's a tree folk. Vigilance. Whenever Warden of the Woods becomes the target of a spell or ability your opponent controls, I may draw 2 cards. Nice. And then these are basically uncommons. We already know what most of them do. Ooh! We got a Showcase Teferi's Protege. You know, you tap 2 and then draw a card and then discard a card. That's nice. Showcases will go there. There is pretty much no other showcases here, so we'll put that there. Alright. So now we'll get into this. Hopefully we have the Swamp Sanctum. So, yeah. And mind you, my dad spent $25 on this, so. Alright, so a Porculus Vine has Defender, meaning it can't attack, and then you tap 2, sacrifice a creature with Defender, then draw a card. We already know what Secure the Scene does. Shock, deals 2 damage to any target. Duress, target opponent reveals their hand. We already know what that does. Ooh, a Forgotten Sentinel, but it enters the battlefield tapped. Legion's Judgment. Destroy a target creature with a power of 4 or greater. A Keen Glide Master. Tap 2, target creature gains flying until the end of turn. Ooh, Tranquil Cove, Masked Blackguard. has flash. You can cast this at any time. And tap 3 gets +1/+1 to the end of turn. Mind Rot, you'd think it would be a good card because target player discards 2 cards, but I don't really see this, you know, played much. Unless, like, it's to stall your opponent while you get big stuff, but I don't really see it getting much play. But, yeah. You know, $25, I'm pretty sure you get your, you know, money back from this, you know. But, like, I wouldn't know, because, like, I really don't know the card values yet. So, Celestial Enforcer, tap 2, then tap her, and then tap another creature, and then activate this ability only if you could, you know, basically tap a creature. So, like, if you're running a commander deck and you're using Mara Soul of the Accord, this would be good, because once Amara becomes tapped, she creates a 1/1 lifelink elf creature token. And that's good, because the more tokens you get, the more your opponent won't, like, you know, like, you can just keep going with attacks and you'll have a lot of defenders. So you can use her to tap your Amara. Or if opponent has a big creature and you want to keep tapping it, boom. So, ooh, a Life Goes On, which is kind of a morbid card because only, you know, you only gain 8 if a creature had died. So, ooh, a Spine Megalodon. Hexproof, and whenever it attacks, scry 1. That's nice. A Defiant Strike. Target creature gets +1/+0 until the end of turn. Draw a card. Spellgorger Weird from, you know, War of the Spark. Ooh, a normal Bassary's Acolyte. Run a Fool. Target opponent sacrifices a creature with flying. Nice. So if your opponent's running a creature, you know, yeah, you might want to use that. Swift Response. Destroy target tapped creature. A Llanowar Visionary. This is nice, because basically 3-drop for 2, but it has 2 really good abilities. Whenever it ETBs, you draw a card. And you can tap it for mana, so that's good. Ooh, a Blossoming Sands. Whenever it ETBs, you gain 1 life, but it enters and taps, so that's fine. Ooh, Blood Glutton. Basically, it's a lifelinker, 4/3, 5 cost. Ooh, a nice Thrill of Possibility. Nice. Basically, you discard a card to cast, basically to as an addition to cast it, and then you draw 2. Opt. Ooh, I like how they went back with the Dominaria Opt, because what other set was it? Was it? It was the Eldraine that had Opt as well, and I didn't really like the Eldraine, but I did like the Dominaria one, which I'm glad they brought back. Staunch Shield Mage. It's basically a 1/3, so... Oh, another Alpine Dog. You know, Watchdog. A Wishcoin Crab. Hobble Fiend. Trample. Sack it. Sack another creature after tapping 1. Put a +1/+1 on him. Finishing Blow. I really like that art. Look at that art. You know, destroy target, you know, creature or planeswalker. And then Pride Malkin. Whenever ETBs, put a +1/+1 target creature you control. Each creature with a +1/+1 has trample. Nice. Alright, let's open up the second pack that we got now. Again, it's one of the looser ones, so... Oh, man, that did not go well. So what I'm gonna do instead this time is I'm going to... this is just the token. We don't really need to worry about that token. It's just a Goblin Wizard. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so Obsessive Stitcher as our uncommon. Tap it, and then discard a card. Tap 2, tap 4, whenever, and then sacrifice the Obsessive Stitcher, and then return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's nice. Mind Rot, target player. We already know what that does. Thrill of Possibilities, Blood Glutton, Valorious Steed, Life Goes On. Again with the Opt. Ooh, a Showcase Bassary's Acolyte. That's nice. Porculus Vine, Spellgorger Weird, Liliana Seward. Alright, Blossoming Sands is our land again, and oh, another discontinuity. Another nice mythic. As long as it's your turn, the spell costs 4 less to cast. You basically end the turn. Exile all spells and abilities from the stack, including this card. The player whose turn it is discards down to their maximum hand size. Damage wears off, and this turn and until the end of turn, effects end. Nice. And then we have an invigor. Oh, that's a mythic, so that will go. That will go here. Invigorating Scourge. Put a +1/+1 on target creature you control, and then double that number of +1/+1 counters on the creature. And then Enthralling Hold. Enchant creature. You can't choose an untapped creature, as this spell's card says you cast. You can't choose an untapped creature. This spell's target as you cast it. Oh! Okay, so basically, I gain control of enchanted creature on my opponent's side, but it cannot be tapped. That's nice. Sorry, put that there. Alright, let's get back into the other box. Ooh! Off the bat, we have a Showcased Fairies Protege. Bone Pit Brute. Has Menace. Oh, a nice short sword. Fitide Imp. We have a Track Down. That's nice. Silent Dart. Lofty Denial. Counterspell. Appointed Chorister. That's nice. Return to Nature. Caged Zombie. Titanic Growth. Ooh, a Crypt Lurker. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice a creature or discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Ooh, Dub. Rise, Knight of New Benalia. That's nice. I was reading the flavor text. We already know what that is. Ooh, whenever it attacks, draw a card. That's nice. Not whenever it deals combat damage, whenever it attacks. Makeshift Battalion. I was almost thinking of Benalia. Turret Ogre. Rousing Reed. Whenever ETBs, draw 2 cards and discard. Alright, and then Enchanted Creature gets +1 and has flying. +1/+1 and flying. It's nice. Sorry, Ranger's Guile. Sanguine Indulgence. Sorry, I thought I saw something. Prismite. Ward Battlements. Infernal Scarring. Ooh. Read the Tides. Choose one. Draw 3 cards or return up to 2 target creatures to their owner's hands. Ooh. That's good. Sabertooth Mauler. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died, put a +1/+1 on him and untap it. Nice. Destructive Tampering. Choose one. Destroy target artifact. And creatures without flying can't block this turn. Grasp of Darkness. Ooh, a Showcase Garruk's Gorehorn. Which is weird, because there's no flavor text, there's no nothing. Which I find that weird, because... let's get that out. If we go, like none of these have flavor text, but I mean, like, you would expect it to have, like, flavor text on it, you know? Because I think I've seen some that have flavor text on them. But it's just a weird card. Thornwood Falls, a Sanguine Indulgence, Titanic Growth, Crypt Lurker, Silent Dart, Rookie Mistake, Staunch Shieldmake, 2 Ogres, Guile, Wizardry, Walking Corpse, Prismite, and Caged Zombie. So far, we have a lot of cards. Oh, I forgot about the pack over the stack over that I moved to the side so you guys wouldn't see. Oops. Alright, Experimental Overload. It's an uncommon. Unsubstantiate. I don't know how to pronounce that. Return target spell or creature to its owner's hand. Shipwrecked Dowser. We have 2 of those. An Archfiend Vessel. Eliminate. A Carrion Grub. It's a nice insect. Ooh. Gourmet again. A Fungal Rebirth. Liliana's Devotee. a Quirion Dryad. Ooh, a Palladium Myrrh. That's how it's pronounced. Meteorite. Another experimental overload. Oh man, this is a messy pile. A Falconer Adept. Whenever it attacks, ooh, create a 1/1. So each time this attacks, you create a 1/1. That's nice. A Vreen Wingmare. Non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. So that's good. You know, it's not just you. That, I mean, it's not just your opponent. It's both. But I mean, if you have a card that makes it to where you're, you know, like there's a card that will make it to where your historics, which historics are legendaries, and artifacts, and sagas, which are a special type of enchantment. You know, those will if you're running that kind of deck, then this doesn't really affect it. So, which is cool. Ooh, a Seasoned Hollowblade. Discard a card and tap Seasoned Hollowblade. It gains indestructible. So, does that mean when... Yeah, I've seen people do it. Basically, you discard a card and then you tap it while it's attacking, and then you can activate the ability. That's nice. Avon Gagglemaster. It's a weird name. Flying, whenever ATBs, you gain 2 life for each creature you control with flying. So you're running a flying deck. That's nice. Reign of Revelation. Draw 3 cards, then discard a card. Heartfire Immolator. Prowess. And you can tap 1, sack it, and deal... Ooh, so let's say you cast multiple non-creature spells. This gets +1/+1, and then you sack it, and then it deals... Wow. Oh, an Obsessive Stitcher again. Ooh, another Showcase. Battery Solidarity. So we can just put that in the showcase. Alpine Houndmaster. That's nice. Looks like a Chandra's Magma. I'm not going to go looking for it, but that looks like a Chandra's Magma. So, a Fierce Empath. Ooh, another Indulging Patrician. A Bad Deal. Chandra's Pyroling. Faith's Feathers. Fetters, that's what it's called. Falconer Adept again. Ooh, Showcase Garruk's Uprising. I wonder how much the showcase versions are. Griffin Airy. And my dog is acting up. Wildwood Scourge. Nice Hydra. I think I'm going to create a Hydra deck because I have a few Hydras. Whenever ETBs, it enters in with X +1/+1 counters. Whenever 1 or more +1/+1 counters are put on another non-Hydra. Ooh. So basically, every time you put a +1/+1 on a non-Hydra creature, so I would have to add in normal creatures and then... Okay, normal non-Hydra creatures, and then and then I can put a +1 on him. Nice. Conclave Mentor. Pestilent Haze. Another Vryn Mare. Seasoned Hollowblade. A Dryad again. Ooh, Riddle Form. Another Haze. A Chrome Replicator. Whenever it enters the battlefield, if I control 2 or more non-land, non-token permanents with the same name as another, create a 4/4. Wow. Colorless artifact. Another Liliana's Devotee. Unleashed Fury. A Silver Moat Ghoul. Angelic Ascension. Wow. That's nice. Exile creature Planeswalker. Its controller creates a 4/4. So let's say I have filler cards, to add, I add in a deck and then I have extra room. Too many land would be, crappy. So you would add in some filler cards and then you exile those if you get them after getting this, and you create a 4/4. That's nice. Got this card again. Ooh, a Jeskai Elder. Prowess again. Whenever it deals damage, you may draw a card. If you do, discard. Conclave Mentor again. Leafkin Avenger. Griffin Airy again. Light of Promise. And a Burlfist Oak. It's a lot of uncommons. Alright. Let's go again. We got this much to do still. So, a Furor of Bitten. Read the Tides. Ward Battlements. Daybreak Charger. A Gnarled Sage. Rise Again. Sky Scanner. Concordia Pegasus, Infernal Scarring, Library Larcenist, Revitalize, Scorching Dragonfire, Drowsing Tyrannodon, Crash Through, ooh, another token, so we can put this here, put the token here, Sabertooth Mauler, Blossoming Sands, another Basari's Acolyte, 2 of them, 2 showcases in a row, nice. Walking Corpse, Arcanist, Anima, Fear of Resistance, Sure Strike, Training, Wizardry, Swooper, Edge, Cage Zombie, Short Sword, Blackguard, Resistance, Dart, Anima, Shieldmate, Training, ooh, Shock, Swooper, Rise Again, Singer, Judgment, Glidemaster, Secure the Scene, Inventory, Pride Malkin, Spellgorger Weird, their Basri's Acolyte, Frost Breath, Glutton, Tides, Dub, Ogre, and Wizardry in this one. So those are all common. So we can move those there. And while we're at it, let me just... And if you're wondering why Glorious Anthem is not with the Heroic Intervention or the other rares, it's because of what it is. It is a extended art. Basically, if you compare these two, notice how this one doesn't have the side borders, which that's a beautiful card. I love that card. Look at that. So yeah, that's why that's like that. So move these to the side. All right, continue on. Swooper, Edge, Through, Glutton, Possibility, Chorister, Nature, Opt, Shieldmate, Swooper, Edge, Crash Through, Token. So we can put those in the uncommon. Hoping for more, put them more in the common. I'm hoping for more uncommons. Hopefully I get that final shrine I need. Play that there, put that there. Ghostlight, Mauler. Let's go there, land, Sentinel, Duress, Opt, Enforcer, Nature, Crab, Sage, another land, Slag, Gift, Steed, Fountain, that's another land. Did I put that? No, please tell me I didn't. I did. I put the other Radiant Fountain in here. Oh, man. Cancelled, Chorister, Ogre, Guile, Wizardry, Rot, Blackguard, Mistake, Battlements, Scarring, Dilophosaur, Shock, Archer, Training, Dreadmaw, Corpse, Skyscanner, what is that? Yeah. Ruin, Steed, Sphere, Response, Visionary, Fiend, Blow, Growth, Blackguard, Mutt, Fountain, Radiant Fountain, right, goes right there, and Tone Anima. I think the rest might be commons and lands, so Pegasus, Shock, Vine, Devils, Thallid, Megalodon, Steed, Life Goes On, Opt, Ghostlight, Sage, Tampering, Prismarite, Singer, Judgment, Sphere, Scene. Oh no, that might be a Cur in the in that other card. I'm actually gonna check to see if it's in here. No. Dang. Oh wait, you're right, he was an uncommon. So bear with me. I think he was. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a Cur, an elemental dog. It's cool. Oh yeah, I probably should have read. Whenever Alpine enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a card named Alpine Dog Watcher or a card named Engineer's Cur. Remove them both, put them in the hand. Okay. Oh, because he's got... Oh, I didn't see it there, but he's got the Alpine Dog Watchdog right there, and he's got the Cur. So he's got one to keep him warm and one to pet. That's nice. That's nice. And we can put these... That's nice. Alright, Malkin, Ogre, Darkness, Zombie, Indulgence, Scene, Anima, Fear, Resistance, Reed, or Red, Rising Reed, Red, I don't know. Okay. A Fool, Devils, Breath, Duress, Sentinel, Scarring, Ruins, Wall of Ruins, not Ruins, Ruins, I'm not right. Battalion, Ogre, Wizardry, Charger, Edge, Slag, Indulgence, Scanner, Megalodon, Judgment, Sphere. Oh, please tell me that's not. Ogre, Darkness. See, this one has flavor text on it, as you can see. The Gorehorn. It certainly takes after its master. Big and brutish. You can tell from the way you can smell it from a mile away, but the other one doesn't. So, and yeah, Sure Strike, Sphere, Pegasus, Judgment, Vine, and Weird. Alright, last stack, and then we'll be done. Glutton, Truffle Snout, Rights, Denial, Dub, Makeshift Battalion, Dragonfire, Pteranodon, Through, Charger. Alright. Seriously, I am hoping for at least another uncommon, so that way I can get that final shrine I need. If not, I can just purchase it later. Another land, Arcanist, Thalid, Life Goes On, Megalodon, Strike, Ogre, Reed, Red, Guile, Brute, Singer, Imp, Short Sword, Cancel, Revitalize, Cur, Steward, Spinner, Dragonfire, Protege, Land, Walking Corpse, Arcanist, Sower, Glide Master, Strike, Megalodon, Blow, Visionary, and Arsonist. Alright. That is all the cards. So, let's just, I forgot to put the other cards here, so all the rares here, and uncommons there. So, Sanctum, and all of these. So, after all, I think it was worth it. I will, look at the costs later. We got the die right here that it comes with them. And, yeah. So, yeah, this was a mystery corset box. And there we go. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so that you guys can get notified whenever I upload. And I'm not always going to be doing this, as these boxes are not cheap to come around. So yeah, basically though it comes with a deck box, so I found that to be pretty cool. So I get a nice extra deck box. So got Discontinuity, and I've got all of these. So yeah, as I said, I will not be able to do a lot of these because, I don't really have a job yet, and my parents would have to pay for it, unfortunately. But I do have a Corset 2021 booster box coming. Well, more of a fat pack. So I do have that coming in, so I will be doing a video on that. They come in the non-weird, loose version packs. But yeah, this is fun. I recommend you guys play Magic if you ever do want to get into it. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. So that being said, peace.